Now I'm going to show you how to set up the warp on your rainbow loom. The warp is this part. On mine it's blue, but you could choose to make it any color that you want. And the warp's the part that the other pieces get woven through. So if you look at the back of mine, you can see that all those pieces end up going back through there. So let's get started. You're going to need the template and you're going to need your half plate. It's best if you put the template behind it, grab a pencil, flip it over, and then everywhere that there's a little V marked on the template, down here, and then these, you need to make sure that you mark it with your pencil in all those spots nice and dark so you can see it. And that's why we want to do it on the back so that the front stays pretty. When you're done making those marks, then put the template back where you found it, and on each of the marks you need to get your scissors and cut it. Cut the little line so that there's a line on each of the spots where there was a V on this one. So I already did that, so you guys wouldn't have to wait for me to do it. So I'm going to get started now. After you have decided which color you want to use for these strings, go ahead and get that color, and don't cut it yet. You just use the end of it. You want to make sure that your plate's turned over to start. You're going to get 2 pieces of tape, one for now, one for later. I'm going to put one right here to use, I'll put it down here, one right here to use later, and one right now. And what you do is you tape it. Make sure you're not going to cover up your name. I forgot to write my name. Tape it on there, and then bring this through the one that is by itself down at the bottom. Flip it over, and now it's a pattern. So you go up, around, through the first little notch, flip it over, back to that notch by itself, flip it over, up, through that notch, the second one, flip it over, through this one, and you just keep going over and over until you have the whole thing finished. I'm gonna get some more yarn. So it's pretty easy. It's easier than the tree one for sure. When you have gone through all of them, then it's time to flip it over, get the piece of tape that you saved for later, tape it, and cut. Make sure you put away that yarn. And now you're ready to go to the next video. Once you have finished this step, you can go to the next video.